that's why it's not curved. Why is this not simple? Why the first diagram is not simple?
My university spent $250,000 on preventing people from skipping classes. So I hacked them and made skipping classes possible again. But first, let us see what my university spent on. So this thingamajig, what the hell is a fucking called AP6050 from Huawei. And as you can see here is a freaking expensive, my nigga. And to put it in perspective, how many of this shit that my university put, take a look at this. So there is a one of them right here, and there is two of them at this hallway, and there's a two of them hallway. Anyways, this is my your style, by the way, and there's two, and there's two, and that outside part is another dome. Holy fuck! If you look at the map, you can see that there's so many freaking buildings, and it's total I count is like a 800 roughly, and it's like a $250,000, my nigga. Anyways, why are these necessary? Well, actually, it's just to distribute the Wi-Fi properly around the whole area, but it also can track your fucking location, and it prevents you from skipping class. Okay, I need to explain this to you. Okay, physical attendance is a very easy to skip. You just ask your friend to sign in for you, but the university is a fucking smart. They use a physical attendance and online attendance, and in online they have your IP address. So if you have the IP address and your friend have a different IP address and you sign in for them, they just don't allow you to sign, and also they know whether you are in class or not. Basically, any device will connect to this AP, and the AP, every class have an AP, so they will know whether what class are you, and if you are not in the fucking class, they will not accept you. I felt like this system is fucking stupid, but because for the people like me that use like ESP32, is fucking hard because the security is so high for the Wi-Fi, and so I created a Python script by vibe coding and destroying the environment, and probably wasted like 5 liters of clean water in order to do this shit. But anyways, this is our first idea. We is basically just a playwright to create a fake browser, and you can bypass my university firewall. Actually, you can do it by the disguising yourself as a Mozilla Firefox, and then you get my me and my friends token and an authentication token. It will allow the playwright to press some freaking stuff and hopefully do its thing and cook. What the hell?
So that's why it's not curved. Why is this not simple? Why the first diagram is not simple? Because it intersects itself here. Where's the intersection point here? This is the intersection, okay? Self-proceed.
So okay, it's a fail, but because the IP system is track my IP, and my system recognize that I'm using my IP to sign in my friends. So it just don't even freak it it just don't allow. Okay, so I tried a lot of freaking shit. Like I tried a lot of shit. Okay, basically I try to use a request, and I use like Android. I don't even know what's that called. That's NGROK. What the hell? And then I also tried using a ESP32, and none. It doesn't work. So suddenly my mind like click, like I think like IP. So just use my friend's Wi-Fi. You know, just use my friend's Wi-Fi. Why didn't I think of that earlier? My fucking stupid. I'm so fucking stupid. Anyways, I just connect to his Wi-Fi, and I just sign in, and now it's a work. It's actually work. So okay, basically it's just the new idea is just the same as the previous one, but I make a Python script to just disconnect to my Wi-Fi and log into my Wi-Fi when I authenticate and log into his Wi-Fi when I authenticate for him. So our IP address is different, and it actually work, but I don't have the fucking footage because I forgot the working record, but I have a picture right here that is a proof, okay? Anyways, how scalable is this design? Actually, it can work for unlimited amount of students, assuming that the student is willing to give their password and their username, okay? But it's kind of useless because my class only have 9 people. And 9 people, the student, I mean the teacher can actually just see the student. So I don't even know why I think of this. I just hate this new Wi-Fi system. Yeah, what the hell? If you stick by the end, I'm not begging for some subscriber or what, but just fucking remember me, okay? You fucking remember.